good, everybody? Today we're talking about amazing reason to live on the island number 115. I actually don't have a real list of reasons why it's amazing to live on an island. I just kind of make these numbers up as I go along. But for the purpose of this video, amazing reason to live on the island number 115 is, after a long trying day at work, you can stop off and relax this. There's something that's just calming and relaxing about being next to the water. If you live by the water, you know exactly what I mean by that. I actually want to start a new segment on the channel where I talk about, well, it doesn't matter what I talk about, I'm gonna talk about anything, but I'm gonna talk about it right by the ocean. Because it relaxes me, and we're talking about certain things, I'm sure you want to be relaxed as well, right? So I think the perfect place to do it will be right next to the ocean, right by the sea. I'm gonna need your help though, because I'm not sure what to call this segment. So comment down below, let me know what you think the segment should be called. I'm thinking something like advice from the sea or beachside talks, or you guys tell me what you think the segment should be called. But a particular topic that I want to touch on today is relationships and communication relationships. Not just intimate relationships, but any relationship, and the importance of communication. Not what we say to the other person, but how we interpret what the other person is saying to us. I was having a conversation with a friend today about the book, The 5 Love Languages, which is a great book, by the way. I haven't read the whole thing yet, but the author goes in and he talks about the different ways that we communicate as people, because we all share our experiences in a different way. We all share our emotions in a different way. So he's broken them down to 5 love languages, the different ways that we share how we love someone. Now, when it gets tricky is that when my love language is different from my partner's love language. So when I'm trying my very best to express my feelings and to show them love through the way that I interpret love, then they may not receive it that way because they have a different love language than I do. I think one of the love languages that he spoke about was service, about, you know, doing things for your partner. You go out of your way to do things to be helpful to them, and that's how you're letting them know that I love you. Whereas some people, they like to receive gifts, or they like to give gifts, so they may be giving gifts to someone who does not appreciate gifts as to means that I'm expressing my love. Instead, what they want from you is for you to spend time with them, and they're trying to spend time with you, but you're trying to give them gifts, and so you two of you are not understanding that you're both loving each other in your own way, but you end up feeling unloved because you're speaking a different language. What makes a relationship real tricky is understanding the other person, taking the time out to sit back and say, that's not how I would do that, and I'm interpreting this to mean something to me based on how I do it, but it may not be their intention. It takes time. It takes time to invest in knowing your partner and understanding their words, their choice of words, their gestures that they make, the facial expressions. We shouldn't jump to conclusions and assume that they're doing that to mean this, because when I do that, that's what it means. We need to take time out to stop and think, maybe I should ask them what they mean by that. But we also have to be patient, because if we're asked what's meant by that, we need to take the time out to actually explain to that person, or try to explain to help them to understand why it is that we do the things that we do. Just think about yourself. You're a pretty complex individual. So there's things about yourself that you don't understand. Now try to imagine someone else trying to understand that. Think about you trying to understand the other person. You know, they always talk about men don't understand women and women don't understand men. I think individuals don't understand individuals in many cases. And that can complicate a relationship. That can complicate our ability to get to know someone. So instead of jumping to conclusions, what you're going to do from now on is stop and ask yourself, what is this person really saying to me? And ask them, communicate. Be willing to be open and express yourself. And don't deny your partner the opportunity to also understand you by withholding your explanations as well. Mind you, it's not just your partner. This goes for your friends as well. For anybody that you have a relationship with, we need to practice more expressing ourselves and communicating more openly so that we can understand each other. That's the first episode of Beachside, whatever this is. Waiting for you guys to let me know what it should be. And I'm gonna catch y'all whenever I upload the next video. Oh, and one more thing. You see that right there? You see those right there? Up there? That's rain clouds. if you ever see like dark clouds way out in the distance over the ocean, it looks like there's clouds. There's like a big cloud formation like connecting to the water, and that's actually rainfall. Just in case people didn't know, like dark clouds and the dark stuff coming from this way this far in the it's rain. Whatever. Take my word for it.